Right.
We are back in the Captain's Quadrant, and we are not alone. Jason, Roy, Gaston, and I are joined by Chris G. What's up, Chris?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? Chris is from the transporter room. He has beamed his way back into the Captain's Quadrant with us.
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing tonight?
We're doing good. You know, we're
start on his allergies. Don't even ask. Don't even ask.
I went to an allergist today, as a matter of fact.
I visited my proctologist today. He said I was clean as a whistle down there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, they gave me some new medication. Anyway, we are excited to go all the way back to TOS, the original series. We haven't done a TOS episode.
Are we excited though?
Yeah.
Are we? Is this really an episode where you just think, "Oh, I'm so excited," or is this more of a, "Oh, it's that"?
Yeah.
Oh,
that
that
was Joe earlier. It took me I don't know how many times to watch the day to stay awake while watching it.
Yeah.
I had to watch it twice, and I still don't know what the hell happened.
I was
think I
talking to
figured
Chris.
it out.
Yeah, I was talking to Chris. You know, I went to my allergy doctor to get some medicine. Apparently, they were giving out medicine on the Enterprise, and it was all LSD because he had that like bug out. Oh my goodness, what a wild ride this episode was. You're going to want to stick around. We're going to talk about something that is going down in the world of the internets. We're definitely going to want to have your thoughts on it for those that are in the chat. And to Leticia and our good friend Karen McLeod to say hello to you. Yes, good to see you both. Live long and prosper. It was LSD for sure. Yes, there's a lot.
It was LDS. It was LDS.
A lot of sense.
A lot of LDS back in the day.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, let's not waste any time. Let's say hello to our patrons. Holly Max 79. Hello. How are you? Joannes Borg. Good to see you. Of course, Joe Separito. Thank you so much. Wonderful conspirator. Denise Hill and Amy Barboza. So thanks to all of you wonderful folks that are Barboza. Yeah, if you're a pirate.
I had a name like Barboza. You have a cool name named after a Disney villain. That's not cool at all. Unless it was like somebody like Scar. Now that'd be awesome.
Scar.
Yeah, fun fact about Amy, she never changed her name when she got married. Because it was
wouldn't either. If my name was Barbosa, I wouldn't change it either. It'd be like, listen, you can change your name. I ain't changing mine. You know what? If I was the husband, I'd be like, fair, I'll take your name.
Yeah, that probably would have been the way to go. Definitely would have been the way to go. But yeah, let's hop into it. Let's see those Picard ornaments drop. It's Christmas time. I figured that was a good.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
There are 4 chestnuts.
He's electrifying your nips.
But I swear I saw 5 at the end.
There was 5 chestnuts. 5.
Yeah, okay. So that's just a deformity right there. He really
needs something wrong with it.
Yeah, he does need to see a doctor for that.
Does explain where Jack came from because that is some virility right there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, he's like 900 years old by the time
he
Jack came around.
He just looked at Beverly and went, "Make it so," and it was like, "Oh,
you'd have to touch her." The
Engage.
I'm pregnant.
All right, so Jason Roy Gaston, please kick us off. WTF did you just watch?
Okay, so this episode was so bad, I wanted to fall into the antimatter universe just to get the hell away from it. It's an episode that boldly goes where no coherence has gone before. Now, we have the Enterprise just cruising through space, doing its little enterprisey stuff, when all of a sudden the universe just hiccups, literally goes, ah! And reality blinks, time stutters, and the editors respond by slamming their finger into the reverse image button so hard that it's practically abuse.
Yeah,
we see that reversed image shot so many times in this episode. And every time it gets slightly longer and somehow even dumber, like a cosmic screensaver that hates your ancestry personally. We meet Lazarus, a guy who looks like he's been living inside of a Dollar General for 40 years, and who immediately starts screaming about the monster.
The monster.
The crew reacts to him with the emotional sincerity of people watching a raccoon steal a sandwich. Spock tries to make sense of it, but you can tell Spock is thinking, this isn't logic. This is meth. This is just... And then the editing begins. The editing begins. Every 5 minutes, the episode slams on the brakes, throws up some psychedelic sequence that looks like it was filmed inside of a lava lamp, reverses it, speeds it back up, and then throws glitter on it, and then runs it until the audience begs for death. We're treated to Lazarus flailing in a void of cosmic jello while the soundtrack screams whoosh, 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 like a 1960s hairdryer being murdered.
Wow.
Back on the planet, the crew wanders around like the air has personally assaulted them. And then they all look up, they gasp, they squint at nothing, and then they walk 5 feet and gasp at a totally different nothing. It's like watching a group of people realize for the first time that oxygen exists. Everyone acts like they're being jump scared by the breeze. Meanwhile, Lazarus, poor Lazarus, the actor's trying so hard. He goes through all these phases, screaming, sweaty, calm philosopher, guy who desperately needs chapstick, and then reverse image lava lamp stunt double. Then we find out there's 2 Lazaruses, which in my case, in my grammar, I have to call them Lazari. There's there's 2 Lazari, one good, one evil. They switch places through what looks like a haunted hula hoop filled with vape smoke. And this leads to even more backward editing and people reacting to nothing at all, which honestly is the theme of this entire episode. And then we end with Kirk basically saying, well, both Lazari are doomed to spend eternity wrestling each other in antimatter limbo. Anyway, who's hungry? And Spock delivers the line, what of Lazarus? As if he hasn't been watching the same fever dream we've been watching for the last hour. Roll credits. Let's never speak of it again. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Why did they have to doom both Lazaruses to a purgatory of eternal torment? Why couldn't they have just killed the evil one and let the good one live?
Yeah, I didn't understand that. I mean, like, why? When he's like, when Kirk's like, if I blow up your ship, it's going to strand you there too, right? And he's like, yes,
I know, it's all right. But if I kill him, you'll be fine. You're so clever. Would you like some cookies, Captain? I loved good Lazarus. He was so wholesome. He was just, Captain, it's so good to see you. I loved your work in the city on the edge of forever. That girdle is hardly even noticeable, and that wig didn't even notice. All right, here, have a kind bar. You look like you need it.
Oh man,
yeah, that's my thoughts on this episode, and that was me watching it twice. Short form answer: it's just not good. It's not good. It's the opposite of good. It's bad.
Oh, all right. Before we continue and hear from Chris, I just want to bring up this one that's kept me rolling because as I watched this was the only redeeming feature. Don't forget about that badly glued facial hair. Yes. That was a Fu Manchu if I ever saw it.
It's about on par with Shatner's badly glued on, head hair.
Good to see you, Ken Ragnar, and of course Damon J, infamously known as David Jones, who was a guest here on the Captain's Quadrant. Yes, Section 31, the wonderful man that got to live the dream. He was in Section 31 movie, and he was in Strange New Worlds,
and he will be appearing in Starfleet Academy. Do not forget that.
Well, I don't know if that was we were able to talk about that, but okay.
Well, I'm assuming because he's in everything.
I mean, I
turn
hope
on
so.
the boys.
He's a great guy.
David. I turn on an episode of St. Elsewhere from 1982. There's David somehow.
He looks so good for his age. Yeah. All right, Chris.
Oh my gosh. So I'd only watched this one other time, and today I started to watch it, and I kept on falling asleep. I could not keep. It was killing me. But finally, I was like, okay, I'm gonna power through this, and I was like, I couldn't figure out who was going on, who was who, and oh my God, it just when they would go into the antimatter, area, I was like, what in the world is this we're seeing here? it's somebody, like you were saying, having it was tripping back then, I guess, to, all the colors and I like what you said, Jason, the lava lamp and all this stuff. I'm just like, oh, this is so bad. But, and I agree with you. It didn't make sense why he had, I mean, I'm pretty sure, you have to, like someone said, you have to keep the balance, but still, why did they have to get rid of him? Because he was actually very good. But geez Louise, it was interesting one to watch. And, I did kind of find it interesting that, well, it's typical Star Trek.
Mhm.
The Enterprise is the only ship in the quadrant or in the area that can deal with this problem. And the Commodore said, "You're on your own." Because he's like, "Are we going to get any backup?" "No, sorry."
Figure it out. Bye, Kirk.
You're muted, Jason.
Okay,
You're muted. Yeah.
Not only is the Enterprise on their own, but Starfleet actually says, "Yeah, we told all the other starships to get the hell out of there."
Yeah,
Like,
what the heck?
Well, can we have some
like-
backup? No, starships cost money.
Yeah, so they're like, literally, you're on your own, no backup. Because he really didn't want to. I don't think he. Well, I'm getting it reversed in another episode. He didn't want to go. They really didn't want to do it because, but I don't blame them by themselves. The universe has just stopped. I mean, they literally you're going to be the sacrificial starship.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they should have named it Kalima Shakti Day. That's what they, because you're going to be the sacrifice.
Honestly, I don't understand that. Why in the world would Starfleet say sorry? And like you said, we got rid of everybody else. You're just good luck.
Because Kirk is the ultimate cowboy diplomat. He'll figure a way out. He always figures a way out. And if not, he'll sleep with it.
I don't know what to do. Let me get down to the surface of the planet and tear my shirt, and we'll just go from there.
Yeah. And so it's definitely one of those episodes that you don't have to watch. You could just keep on going. And after I got done watching it, I stepped away, and I wish we were going to talk about the next one. The next episode that started after this was a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was the City on the Edge of
Forever.
Yeah, that's such a classic, man.
So yeah, this was a tough one to watch because I still haven't watched all of TOS. I'm still going through it right now. Yeah, I'm still we're working our way through it slowly but surely.
Cherry popped.
Yeah,
a long time
ago.
Nice.
Yeah. We've watched it. We're doing it because I do it through another channel. We reviewing all season 2, but yeah, we hadn't. Oh my god, I don't know what they were thinking. This was just not
fun.
No fun, and I just don't get the I was even being confused, like, well, who the hell is coming back and forth? When are we having the good one, the bad one? And that took forever, honestly, for me to figure out when that was happening. And it wasn't until the end almost when I was like, oh, that's what's going on. They're flipping back and forth.
Yeah.
Well,
when I dove into this today for the first time in a long time, I remembered that I had something in the oven, so I had to go get it out, and that was more exciting than this episode. It was memorable in certain areas because the thing about TOS is, shoestring budget, so that made it a lot of fun because it was a shoestring budget. So when I saw the effect of like, oh no, there's something bad happening, and it was just like they put something in front of the lens and was like, yeah, that looks good. It looks good. Totally, it's amazing. So I just died, and I appreciated that. And my favorite moment was when Lazarus was first meeting Kirk and crew, and he's like, oh, you have to kill him, and then went and fell, and he only fell like a foot. But it made it seem like the way they angled it, it was like, wow, he fell all that way, and it was just like,
yeah. And he fell twice.
Yeah, he fell twice.
He needs to stay off those hills. He needs to get the heck away from Vasquez Rock.
The other thing was somebody actually brought it up in the chat. Let's see if I can find it. Yes, his suit was fire. He had space suit. It was like a Gucci belt with like space shorts and then leggings.
Yes.
So that was just fantastic. I think that was the highlight. I mean, I know we're supposed to save that for redeeming features, and that is going to be a redeeming feature. But since you brought it up, I thought
you just wasted it.
Yeah,
totally. the one redeeming feature.
He had a fire suit, man. I'd wear that to every convention if I could. But we watched something that was probably an underlying message of don't do drugs, kids. I really feel like that was what Roddenberry was trying to convey, because
or do drugs. So you think about this episode.
Yeah. And I also think that this is where they got the idea for the burn, because he screamed and all the ships were like, yeah, we can't help you. We're stuck because of this, whatever's going on there. Yeah, there's that face. Yep, you're welcome. We just spoiled Discovery.
Roddenberry would have never have approved this. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
He approved of Lava Lamp guy. I think he'd approve of the dude's burn blowing up the universe.
Yeah. So this is where they got the idea for the burn. Yeah, I just ruined that for everybody.
Maybe he was just on. Maybe he was on the LDS at that time.
Yeah, for sure. But I did notice. Well, I'll get into that in the redeeming features. But there was a lot of just silliness when the Lazarus was in the engineering room because he wanted to get them crystals. He's like, I need that crystal. Well, let me get some of that crystal real quick. I gotta stop the other guy. Crystal meth. So like when he goes in there and he just like takes out the ensign, the red shirt, and then he takes out the lieutenant and takes some crystals out, and you're thinking, oh man, the starship's not going to be able to move. He took the crystals. He's like, yeah, he only took 2 of them. We're fine. It was like,
yeah, I have another one here in my pocket. It's fine. Look at that. Let me take the lint off of it. There we go. Look at that. Well, look at that little thing, exactly. Scotty. That is a starburst. It still works, though. I'm a miracle worker.
You would also think, because most of the time when they bring somebody onto the vessel, they at least clean them up. Give them nice, clean clothes. And so he was in, the mess hall, the rec room, and he's just dirty.
Oh, I would have loved to have seen a scene where like somebody's at the replicator or somebody's playing 3D chess and they're not looking, and he walks in and they just kind of go, yourself.
How long have you been alone on that planet? Is there no water on that planet?
Sounds like crack whore in here.
I need the crystals. Somebody point me to the crystals to stop Lazarus. I was like, my dude.
Just give him $1 and walk away.
Here you go. Here you go.
The Enterprise has really gone downhill since we cut our police force.
Oh, wow.
Chekhov takes the week off and everything just goes to hell. Oh my God.
Yeah, Chekhov wasn't in this one, nor Sulu.
Neither was Sulu. Nope. Yeah.
Her was there.
Chekhov wouldn't have been in this one. This is season 1.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
He was there somewhere. Somewhere. Canonically,
he was in the bathroom.
Somewhere.
Yeah, as we always say,
trapped in the bathroom. He was in a Jeffries tube, sticking his head out. Oh my God, I'm going to stay in here.
Yeah, until Khan shows up. Then he meets him in the restroom.
Yeah.
Hello, my little friend.
I'm going to stay in the bathroom.
Have you met my pecs? I will remember you. Chekhov, easy.
I never forget a face.
Yeah, I saw you in the bathroom. You were taking a tinkle. I never forget a face.
It was the most petite tinkle I've ever heard. That would have been a great scene. It'd be like, I never forget a face, Mr. Chekhov, is it? I don't know who you are. And Chekhov grabs his hand and puts it on his pecs and goes, Khan!
That's who you are. Yeah, that actually would have been excellent.
Of course, that would have been that would have set off just decades of debate. Did they or did they not?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And you know what? They did.
They did. And it's funny that we were talking about a big plot of this, a big point of the plot in this is Lazarus being in engineering, and there was no Scotty.
Yeah.
Scotty was Sir not appearing in this film.
Oh, James Sir not appearing in this
film. I'm actually funny if you listen to the show, right?
Yeah, but very rarely on purpose.
Thank you. No. No, I just found that to be quite peculiar because he was in a lot of it. So,
I still always have a problem with I'm pretty sure TOS is the reason why we have these new rules in TNG,
Mm-hmm.
with the entire command crew beaming down to the planet to do the investigation.
Yeah,
It's in the
exactly.
entire bridge. I mean, you've got Kirk, Spock,
And then like 8 dudes.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to get killed. That Lazarus guy smells pretty bad. Maybe you guys bring some Febreze with you. All right, let's. Why would they do this? I still love that's another funny one. All right, Chris, why would they do this? Why would they go and go to a random planet with a random homeless man?
That's a damn good question. Let's see here. This was episode 28. Okay. They were done. The writer, I had to look it up. It was episode 28. So at this point, I think the writers are probably like, we're done for this season. Let's just write some crap and just they'll eat it up.
Yeah.
And throw some psychedelics in there. So there'll be somebody at home watching this, they're gonna be high anyway, so it'll be good. Oh, and let's do a little spin move in between, like the newspaper scene when it's coming in. So I don't know. I truly, actually, that's what I said. I looked up. It's episode 28, so this means they're getting close to the end of the season.
Yeah.
So they were honestly they were probably just tired. Like, that happened even in from TNG on. You could tell as the series, as they get closer to the end of the series. I'm sorry, the season.
Series 2, kind of
within reason, but yeah. Oh God, it was just bad. So the writers were probably like, "Here, let's just be done with it."
Yeah, definitely a filler episode, but
yes.
Oh man, was it a filler episode? But we love filler episodes because that's the whole point of the show. The agony on the Captain Squadron. Jason.
I mean, let's face it. It's for the 1960s. It was a high concept idea. It was just not executed in any way that I would describe as competent. I think that they had a great idea. They had a great concept, but whenever the time came to put the pieces together, they didn't fit, and somebody brought the super glue and is like, just wad them together. We got to do one more episode. Let's go. This is weird. Look, reverse image. Oh, that's perfect. Let's do it. I also, this is something I was going to point out a while ago, and I forgot. That was the dinkiest looking spaceship I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
I want you to imagine that thing flying through space with Lazarus sitting inside of it like he's driving one of the Jetsons cars. I bet he didn't make that noise.
Because
I bet
I'm so glad he said, because first time it popped on the screen, like, that's George Jetton's car.
Yeah.
Jetson. Jane.
Oh my God.
So he was getting revenge for Jane. That's what was going on.
Evil Lazarus.
Boo Manchu. Yeah. I want to say really quick hello to My Figure Universe, who, as you know, I don't have my glasses, but I thought he said 6'7", but 27.
Oh, don't.
And he's correct. I looked that up. So IMDb 27, Paramount Plus 28. So
Paramount Plus. Paramount. Always screwing things up.
Good evening, Patricia. Good to see you. Yes. Yeah. Filler episode. Lots of fun.
Wow.
We don't know.
If y'all ever looked at the IMDb rating for this episode?
5.7.
Whoa.
Yeah. We didn't spin this on the wheel, folks, because we're going to have our last 2 agony booths of the season. And then we're going to have a wormholes to wrap it up. And Jason's going to surprise us with a post on either his very founded TikTok or his Instagram. So be sure to follow him there. And we're going to have a lot of fun talking about whatever it is he's going to put me onto in that wormholes. And then
that's an evil laugh. And
yeah, it is. I'm probably in for it.
I found the weirdest thing ever.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
This is going to be a weird one.
It is like uncomfortably weird. Like you watch it, you're just like, haha, ew. No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And next week we're going to dive into Voyager. So,
oh
yeah, that's going to be a fun one. So let us get into. There's got to be something good on this one, right, guys? Yes, redeeming features. There's got to be something worthwhile that made you say. I mean, for me, it was the space shorts. But Chris, what was your redeeming feature before Jason has an aneurysm?
Oh God, was there a redeeming feature? They didn't die.
All right, nobody died. Nobody died.
No, you're right. Nobody died.
There you go.
Just one person got stuck in eternity, having to fight with his alternate universe self, though.
Right.
Which is arguably worse than death. Yes.
Yeah. Let's see here. I don't know. I can't think if there's.
I am. Puzzled. I cannot go any further.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Jason.
Well, I liked the fact that Star Trek has always been famously for diversity, especially back in the 1960s when characters of color were usually only shown as domestic servants and such. Of course, we had the great Nichelle Nichols as Lieutenant Uhura, but we also get Janet McLaughlin in this episode as Lieutenant Charlene Masters.
Yes.
And I have to admit, I had not seen this episode in years. And she was the one thing that woke up my member bears. I'm like, it's her. That's awesome. And not only that, but we also sorry, I don't know what I was talking about. Anyway,
there was an Asian gentleman in this as well.
There was also an Asian gentleman. So yeah, even though Takei was not there, even though Scotty was not there, we did get some really cool
background actors.
Representation from the background. Also, I don't know if you knew this, but John Barrymore was originally signed on to play Lazarus.
Drew Barrymore's dad?
Drew Barrymore's daddy, the legendary John Barrymore, was going to play Lazarus, but a complication came up. He literally just didn't show up to the set. And so they
read the script.
He read the script and was like, no,
I'm good.
I'm not going to take this many drugs. I'm going to need more than that to do this. He was, as soon as Robert Brown agreed to play the role, they literally just dragged him to the set right there. It's like, glue, beard, let's go. But yeah, I mean, it was cool. I like the extras. Part of me is just kind of like, is there any more lore to these folks? Because I don't know. I like them. They took their 3 minutes of screen time and just made the most of them. And so that is really stretching to find something about this episode that I liked, but there you go. Those two actors, I enjoyed them.
They're good. And I'm gonna add this. Lazarus actually survived falling 3 times off the rocks and never died.
He is a tough dude.
And when they picked him up, they asked him how he was, and he said, aches.
Oh man.
He landed on his Fu Manchu. He was fine. It's like an airbag.
I also was going to talk about the very heavy diversity in this episode, which is totally a wonderful, wonderful thing to have, especially in that time in the 60s. That was a total redeeming feature. And I was also going to mention we didn't get any Kirk Fu, but we got a very commanding, bossy Kirk on this episode.
I would use the term sociopathic dick.
He's president of the United States? Is that what you're telling me?
No, Kirk is just like, we're going to send him to purgatory, where he's going to battle his evil self forever. Oh well, that's enough of that. Let's leave. Even Spock is up there going, that's cold, Captain.
Yeah. The only thing I will say, you can, something to add to, maybe, again, maybe a little redeeming. It actually took Kirk a while, and if you watch it, I didn't count it, but when he said, we had them getting prepared to fire, he sat there for a good, I don't know, maybe not a minute, but he sat there for a while. Even after that, he said phasers are ready, and he just sat there and contemplated. Because I think he did, maybe he really didn't want to, lock those guys into purgatory forever, and so he did. Because he could have just been like fire. He sat there And then finally said, "Fire."
If I pause, it gives them false hope that I won't. Just when they breathe a sigh of relief, I will fire, and they will be doomed forever.
We got to get you to do some Captain Kirk. Maybe we should have you do the Captain
George
Patreon
Clooney's
role.
on a beach somewhere going, my God, I'm glad I'm not in this one. Oh my.
Decay is okay not being in that one.
Doing is putting lotion on his back going, hey, me too. Jesus Christ.
Oh man. We're gonna go to the comments in a minute because it was Drew Barrymore's grandfather. Ironically, Drew Barrymore's grandfather and father are both named John Barrymore. I know this because John Barrymore Theater is right up the block from me, where I live in New Jersey.
And her grandfather is John Drew Barrymore.
Oh, wow.
So I should have known that, but I don't, because quite honestly, I just don't care.
So we got a little tidbit of things to talk about, and we are. Why are you holding your chest?
My goodness, a tidbit. Oh,
a tidbit. Ooh.
They were just talking about you. Everybody hates you. Congratulations.
All right, we're going to go and back up and say hello to some of our people here because the line must be drawn here.
No father.
Their father.
I would make
Kay Wheeler.
for what they've done.
Yes. It seemed like they were a galactic constant. I'm assuming this is the space pants. If the crew stopped them, would it upset a balance? Anyway, quite dog crappy. Our good friend Damon saying haha because it was quite funny. I ain't done yet. I just loved his suit. Yes, we discussed that one. We know you should still like the episode more than a certain movie I was in, Jason.
I actually haven't seen Trap. I don't know.
If you are wondering, if you go back and check out the review on Section 31, you can also check out our interview with Joe Pingway, who was in Section 31. That was a great conversation. Leticia says hi to everybody. And Karen, isn't this the same guy who plays a Klingon in the Tribble episode? Ooh.
No, unfortunately, no, it's not the same guy.
Oh, wow.
But he does look like him.
He does.
It's the glued on goatee.
Yeah.
And the crazy face.
Halima. Yes, the sacrifice. Good question. We got that answered. Our fray into the Holy Grail. Brave Sir Robin ran away. Good
way, Sir Robin.
I didn't. No, I did not. I'll never forget.
And chickening out.
No, I didn't. No. I actually ran into Eric Idle in New York City one day. I was walking up to a Spanish restaurant and I saw Eric Idle and I was like, Eric Idle. And he looked at me and went, I got shushed by Eric.
No one will ever believe you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Throws down a smoke grenade and disappears.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm telling you, Eric Idle exits like a ninja. No, we know.
Oh boy. My Figure Universe.
Full of French fry. We know.
Here's a redeeming feature factor for you in this episode. It is the only one you ever see the Enterprise fire weapons from behind, as well as the only time you ever see one phaser beam out of the ship instead of two. Oh wow.
Well, it was a tiny ship.
Yeah, it was a very small model.
It's like hitting a soda cap. That's just...
Yeah. Damon asks, is this the episode easier to watch than Sub Rosa?
No.
No. No.
Did IngallsMA ever make a model of Lazarus's ship? Because I would buy it.
Oh wow. No, but you could just go buy the Mars attack ship. It's the same thing. Yeah. You're welcome.
Wonder if if Lazarus was on that planet all by himself for so long, if he just sits in his ship going
it's a whole new species of benevolent aliens then come on over via our good buddy Tim what's his name? The director for Mars Attacks.
Burton?
Yes, Tim Burton. Thank you. Yeah, so there's a lot of things going on. As we know, today they just announced, we talked about that in our little chat, that Warner Brothers is no more. It is split up, and it looks like Netflix will be buying the studios and a lot of the IP, as well as the streaming service HBO Max, which will probably now called HBO Nextflix. I don't know. They will just be absorbed, but is this the end of HBO Max?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Okay. Very quick. Both of you. I know this is going to be great.
It may take a while, but I think somehow they will have to absorb HBO into it. Just makes sense. Why pay for two streaming systems when you just have Netflix and they can just suck over all of that content?
Yeah.
Or just rebrand it.
If Hulu is not safe from business mergers, HBO Max ain't safe.
Correct.
And I'll be perfectly honest, I don't care.
Wow. Really? Like
there's like two things that I watch on HBO Max.
Dairy.
I watch Dairy and I watch Fiona and Cake. And I am still angry at what Warner Brothers did to Olin Rogers in Final Space. I'm still so angry about that.
I want. What was that cartoon? It was not Rick and Morty. It was another one. It was the same people.
Oh, Solar Opposites.
Solar Opposites. I wanted another season of that, and I felt like.
Well, I think that they have their 6th season up right now, but it is the final season.
Oh, okay. So I got something to watch. All right, great.
I mean, the main thing I watch on HBO Max a lot of times is just The Big Bang Theory.
Oh wow!
Just keep it on repeat, But I just, I'm really surprised that this purchase has been allowed to go through.
Well, they're in the final negotiations to buy it.
Correct.
And both companies, Paramount or whatever it is now, Skydance, Paramount, or Paramount Plus or whatever, and Netflix got some of that sweet Saudi money to kind of buy the other companies. So they just sell in the United States to Saudi Arabia. So pretty soon we're all going to be under Sharia law.
Yeah. And like they said, like Damon's saying, SAG and them have already started petition. They don't want this. The writers, all the guilds do not want this because it's going to put so much power in basically one company's hands. And I don't understand how this has even been allowed to get as far as it has.
Yeah, it's because Disney was able to buy 20th Century Fox, and Paramount was able to buy whatever the hell they bought earlier this year. Oh, Skydance was able to buy Paramount.
Yeah.
And I think that caused the great rupture that is the FCC. But the current person in the FCC was just like, meh, I don't care. Do whatever you want. Give Trump some crypto and you could buy whoever you want. Oh, you got Saudi money? Great. They're going to give us another plane. So I don't really think that that matters anymore unless he wants to go at somebody, and then it'll matter. But apparently that Alzheimer's medicine that he's getting from Canada is that he gets intravenously in the hand is kind of letting him forget about the late night TV hosts for a little while. So I think,
I don't know.
I think we're going to have a surprise, and this is probably going to go through very quickly. And, hold on to your butts, because don't forget, Paramount has also been talking about shopping studios for doing some filming of their feature films, including Star Trek. So it would be pretty interesting if we ended up getting Trek from a Netflix studio and it would stream to Netflix first, which means it would be
don't even say that.
One theater. And that's it. But there's a lot of weird stuff going on.
It's just, I'm sorry. This is one of those areas that just drives me at the wall, is that, if it's a Paramount produced or, something that's owned by them, it should be on their freaking service.
Yeah.
Exactly. Anyway.
Yeah, no, totally understand. Totally get you. Damon J says, we come in peace. The Canadians do. You guys are so friendly. SAG and WGA are ready to block this. Yeah, it's going to be really, really interesting. The next couple of weeks are going to be pretty crazy. And I'm just hoping that, somebody actually does their job and says, whoa. This is a monopoly. You guys are going to. So basically, like, I kept telling people, hey, way too many streaming services, you're going to end up paying for like cable. And then if they consolidate, then it's going to be too expensive for whoever's left. And you're going to end up paying for cable. So you might as well just stuck with cable. And, they have those features that they replay that they add, like the TiVo or whatever. Yeah. So now this is coming to fruition because Netflix loves to raise their prices. It's like $29.95, $29.95, $49.95, $49.95, $199. And you're going to be paying astronomical prices for Netflix, and I just don't think that's fair, especially because of all the tariffs and all the other horrible things that we're experiencing in America right now. Because is it like $40 for eggs right now? I don't know. I don't eat them, so I have no idea how much they cost. Sorry. Karen McLeod.
On the bright side, I've lost 30 pounds in the last month.
Yay! All I've been able to afford is $1 menu cookies at McDonald's. I got fatter.
Hey, Jason, what's your secret? Poverty. Thank you.
I'm the teacher. I got no money.
I was actually walking in front of my mother the other day, and she's just like trailing behind me because she's old. And she just goes,
"You're gonna leave her?"
No, she just goes, "What's wrong with you?" Oh. And I turned around and said, "What do you mean? What's wrong with me? Are you sick?"
Oh,
no, I'm fine.
Oh,
because you are like, it looks like you had a herd of. I'm trying to remember how she put it. Looks like you had a band move out of the butt of your pants.
Oh my God!
Oh damn!
Nothing like a Southern woman to tell you what's what.
Yeah, I was just kind of like, well, number one, thank you to screw you.
Thank you. I love you, Mom. Yeah.
Go on.
Karen McLeod says on HBO Max, I liked his Dark Materials. I watched some of it. I just should go back and try to finish it because there was Dune was coming out, and there was like a bunch of different stuff that I never really got back to. So I should go back. That's the same, Karen, if you're still here. Is that the same writer that wrote Game of Thrones? Let me know. Damon J says, I don't like the idea. I really film nothing on Netflix. Uh-oh, that is pretty scary. Hey, yo, it is my co-host on the Dumpster Fire Flick / Internet Surprise, David A. Arreo 2099. They added ads on Prime that are 2 minutes long several times during a video. And if you have to upgrade to a new level to remove them, so what the hell is Prime for? I don't know. I don't have Amazon because they're evil overlords and they just purged an entire town worth of workers and replaced them by robots by me. So there's a lot of houses for sale, but who the frick can afford them? BlackRock can. I'm telling all the secrets of America right now. So if anybody is wondering why we're having such a hard time, this is why. More houses have been for sale like crazy because so many people have lost their jobs recently. And the only people that are buying said houses are construction companies that tear them down and make duplexes and charge you twice the price of what they paid for the one house and two. And companies that just hold them and either rent them out because there's a lot of houses for rent lately, which I think is insane. And yeah, it's making it absolutely impossible to buy a house. So read the book. Okay, yeah, I'll read that book. His Dark Materials. I definitely will check that out. And Karen McLeod, no. I'm not sure what no is. Dune.
I think when he asked about if there's the same director or something like that. Probably
okay, it's not. Okay, thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. So
I'm assuming that's what the no is for. But.
Yeah, no, you got a better memory than I am. That's the only reason. But Joe, if Netflix is not around, then how will we be able to watch? Oh God, dude, why? So I do this show called Dumpster Fire Flicks, and we're talking about this like Hallmark movie basically called Hot Frosty. You can check that out over on the To Be Seen network. Jason, have you seen Hot Frosty?
I haven't seen it, but I've heard tales. Like I was very close to doing a holiday themed review about it, but it was a Hallmark movie and I could not sit through it.
Yeah, I'd never heard. I just pulled it up. Got Lacey Chabert, Dustin Milligan, Katie Mixon. All right, Craig Robinson.
Yeah, awfulness, awful. Like there's like levels of bad, and then there's that movie. But you'll hear more about that on that other channel. It's the number 2 BESCENE. We will see cinema come to an end due to Netflix deal. Well, that's a good question, Jason.
You know, part of me says no, cinema will never die, but another part of me is just kind of like it. I don't think the movie industry is currently being shepherded by people who give a damn. I don't think that they really have any love for the experience. They're going to go where the dollars are. They're going to start making movies cheap for streaming, and the days of, going and seeing a multi-million-dollar visual feast at movie theaters, I think will probably be gone in 10 years.
Wow.
You think? I don't know. I'm sitting here thinking about the fact that movie theaters did survive, COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but look where they're at now, though.
But they can't survive another ding.
Yeah.
And now you may be right. This could be that final nail, or at least it will shut down your more mom and pop type theaters. That are owned by
the ones that still exist. Yeah.
Yeah, we have Cinemark. One. Yeah, Cinemark might go because they started out great because they had heated lumbar seats. Boy, was that great watching. What is? I think I saw Star Trek Beyond in that, and I was like, "Wow, this heated lumbar!" I couldn't stop talking about it. It was like a month. You know how I was talking about my allergies all the time, Jason?
I know because I stopped paying attention.
That's how I was talking about those heated lumbar seats. It's like, wow, man.
Yeah, I'll probably not listen to that either.
I was like talking to people on the bus. Hi, I'm Joe Dub, co-host of the Captain Squadron. You should go to Cinemark. It's got heated lumbar seats. People were like, okay, dude, sure.
Give him $1. Maybe he'll go away.
Maybe he's fighting an evil version of himself.
Maybe those crystals in there.
You got one of those crystals.
I'll do anything for the crystal.
David A says it's a Hallmark knockoff. It's an original from Netflix. They're trying to get into the Hallmark game because they make a tons of cash. Really? How is Hallmark making any money off of this? Theaters here in the South get rented out by churches on Sunday mornings.
They do.
Are you in the South?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow,
I am. South Texas.
Yeah, you did not see the Whataburger mug?
I did not know what that meant. I thought it was a Wonder Woman because I don't have my glasses, but I was like, is that a Wonder Woman mug? Cool.
No,
I like Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman.
In-N-Out Burger will never be better than Whataburger.
What's that?
In-N-Out
Burger will never be better than Whataburger.
So what's the difference?
Whataburger is better and In-N-Out blows, and everybody has just been conditioned to think that In-N-Out Burger is good. It is not. Their fries are dank.
Mm-hmm.
Their burgers are like hockey pucks. The only thing they really have going for them is that it's cheap because it's crap.
Yeah. With Whataburger, if you want, when you go there, you're not getting your food fast because they actually will make your burger. They make the burger when it's ordered, and they don't have those fast press. They actually grill the patties themselves. They don't have a machine that does it, in 30 seconds. So
wow,
they have one employee in every store whose job it is to kiss a patty before they put it on the bun.
I don't want that. That's how you get herpes.
Because it makes the difference because the secret ingredient
is love.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Well, now what I will tell you, this is completely off topic, but still, we're talking about Whataburger.
This is
Whataburger up until several years ago was a privately owned company.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! The day they went public and moved their corporate offices, first off, there was a problem. They moved their offices out of Corpus to San Antonio. That was a problem. And then they were bought by a Chicago-based, if I remember correctly, Chicago-based, investment firm. Oh my God. The state lost their mind. They were like,
really?
Yes.
Wow.
Like, you're fussing with our Whataburger. And they were, and the Whataburger themselves like, okay, no, we're not changing anything. Basically, we're just taking their money so we can expand to other parts of the country.
Wow.
But yeah, it was because they've been here since 1950. So they're a Texas staple. And yeah.
We have Wayback Burger here in Jersey. And that's the one that takes a little longer because they make it fresh. So
yeah.
I prefer them to McDonald's because it's so fresh,
Yeah.
But all the McDonald's is starting to shut down by us.
Oh, now that's sad. If McDonald's are shutting down.
Yeah, it's a bad state of the state because they can't afford the tariffs. We're getting an education in American society. Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna wrap. Here we go. The president of Netflix has said that he feels the movie theaters are an outdated business model, so that it does not bode well for the future of movie theaters as the Warner merger goes through. Oh man,
I like that.
Crap. coffee's good though.
They do have. I will say they do have good coffee. I will
Yeah,
give them
they're
that.
great
They do have good coffee. But that's really makes me sad to hear that because I'm not gonna lie. There are times when I want to go see a movie at a theater because
with the ambiance, the crowd reaction, the big
and
screen.
the screen. I
Yeah.
mean, like I can't. I'm sorry to watch that scene because I didn't go see a theater, but I saw it on my TV. But the last or the second before last Mission Impossible movie when he takes that bike and jumps off into into that valley or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're
it's
not going
cool.
to get the same experience at home, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool to watch on my 50-inch TV, but can you imagine seeing it on a freaking IMAX?
200-foot, yeah, a 700-foot IMAX. Like I saw Superman in the New York City IMAX, which was the largest IMAX in the United States, and it was glorious because the scenes where they're fighting in that upside down world, I don't know what it was called, I can't remember, but when he's fighting Ultraman and you have all them fighting in the crystals thing and they're going into like the black hole. That was epic because it was so huge, and you're just watching Crypto just fly across the screen. It was there's nothing better than an IMAX, man. You guys that stay home and watch movie theater stuff on the tube, what's wrong with you? Go to the theater. It is a different experience.
You're watching this country.
Yeah, what's wrong with this country? When I saw myself on the big screen in Thanksgiving and Trapped with my family, it was something that I'll never forget. Nor when I was in TMP or ROTS. Absolutely.
I could honestly see that. I could see David taking his family, all of them just having this perfect jawbone, setting them together. That's my baby up there.
Yeah.
Everybody, look at my baby, and them holding him up like.
Yeah.
One day, maybe my family will love me like that.
Oh wow! Jeez. No, they tell you that
you're home going. You don't have a jawbone like he does.
That's why you have a beard.
I'm just kidding. My mom doesn't watch this.
Oh wow! Jeez. Well, and on that note, if you want to become a patron, hopefully, hopefully you do, and not like Jason's mom, you can scan that QR code and become a patron at the conspirator level. Right now we're having a Black Friday special that's lasting to the end of December where you can become a Paragon level. That's the second level, and you get to
Friday last all month
because it's every day is Friday if you live in the happy land and take LDS like in this episode of Star Trek that we just watched. So if you become a conspirator, the Paragon, that's the second tier, you get a lot of perks, including stickers and a lot of wonderful things. You get to check out our Section 31 interviews, like we just interviewed Chris Meyer. That'll be released next week on Wednesday. Chris Meyer was the infamous and delightful Ensign Gamble, who later became the Big Bag Zephyros. So that is
still have not forgiven Strange New Worlds. Absolutely lovely character in this. Like, do you like this character? Do you think he's great? Do you think he's optimistic? We're turning him into Satan.
Yeah. They just killed him off for whatever reason. So you want to become a patron right now. We're running that special. You get 7 days for free at the second level, and that's the level where you get a special thanks from Jason and I live-ish, recorded, but live. It's us in living person. So that
live if you feed me.
He's having a hard time in Texas.
A Whataburger.
There you go. You became. You just became a member of the captain's quadrant, so I'm here to get the Whataburger.
Short of yard work.
Yeah. I won't be raking any leaves. Not with these allergies. Let me tell you. All right. So, Chris, let everybody know about the transporter room once again. We thank you so much for hanging out with us for the last hour, talking about this very, very intriguing episode this boring episode of Star Trek. Go ahead, my good friend.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you for having me back on again. I definitely enjoy coming here and just, obviously getting to talk about Trek and other stuff. So I'm always come back. But anyway, Transport Room, it's my YouTube channel that we do episode reviews, mainly more interviews, obviously. It's what we've been doing, but we've had, guests like, David Livingston, Connor and Dom, but we just, episode reviews. yeah, that's just kind of what I'm doing. And
All
I've
right.
got patreon.com/transfer room at the transfer room, just about everywhere. I've almost got that handle everywhere. I'm still fighting a few places, but
Yeah, I know, because we're the Captain's Quart on X because of that whole character limitation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how that is. So we're the same. So yeah, thanks again. And then we're gonna have some last goodbyes. David A says, even Captain Archer loved movie theaters. That's true.
Mhm.
Very true. Phantom Menace is opening weekend 1999 was truly special. Yeah. So wasn't Star Trek 09. That was a very special moment in the movie theater that we will maybe never get again with this merger. So for Jason Roy Gaston and Chris G, this is the Captain's Quadrant. I'm Joe Dove, your host, and to our Patreons, Holly Mack, Johannes Borg, Denise Hill, Joe Saborito, Amy Barbosa. Thank you so much for being patrons, and be sure to join them. Be amongst those in the Captain's Quadrant Patreon, where you can be a paragon, a conspirator, or a transgressor at the highest level, and you get to choose the episode of Wormholes. Yes, the wonderful new show that we've added thanks to the Jasons, where we venture into other Trek. And this week I'm going to be put onto something wild, and you'll find out about that if you follow us on the social medias.
Wild as in it's perverted. It is super perverted. And I know everybody's out there thinking, they're doing Lex. Not doing Lex. We are doing a show that even Lex would look at and go, oh.
Oh, wow. What am I getting into? Why did I agree to this?
Oh,
no.
No.
We are not spinning the wheel of agony because next week we're going to be joined by Jacob Rice, the hey man guy. We're going to be talking about the Melty Voyager episode, Oblivion. Yes. And that's going to be a lot of fun. So since we're not spinning the wheel, we're going to roll that for our outro. Until next week, live long and prosper. This is Joe Dove. Please rate the podcast 5 stars. I'll get that right one day.
Bye.